Declutter, I think, today. Pretty sure. And I may include my face powders. I'm going to show you really quick what foundations I have and where they're located. Okay, these hang on. Here are some foundations, sticks, and some BB creams. And these are the foundations I'm currently using right here. Okay, and then we walk over here. This is foundations, that's where they live, and these are the rest of them. So we need to go through these and see what I really want to keep, what's really actually good. I am terrible at matching foundation shades to my skin. I always have been. I used to get custom made foundations, but, or I'll add a mixer or something to get the right shade. Nevertheless, we need to go through these. And down here, this is my face backup drawer. There are some foundations in here, and some of them might not be the right shade, or I need to go ahead and get rid of the current one and bring the new one up. So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. All right, here are the foundations that I have that are backups. Okay. I'm trying to decide what to do with them. They're still good. They're not expired or anything. But I'm trying to decide if I need to bring them up into the foundation drawer or just leave them down here. And so I want to go through them really quickly. These two right here are Wet n Wild Caramel Foundation. This was purchased last year, 2 years ago, actually. That's not good. But that stuff doesn't bother me. When I open it, if it smells weird, then I'll deal with it. But these are both okay. And I'm almost finished with the caramel shade that's in the real drawer. So I'm going to keep these both. And I'm going to be using these pretty exclusively through the summer. So these are two of my favorite, this shade and this foundation is one of my favorite summer foundations. Okay. Then I have several Peach Perfect foundations. Okay. Two of these are sand. That's sand. That's warm sand. That's sand right there. And these are, that's honey. Okay, these two are darker and these two are lighter. I'm almost finished with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up keeping all of these, and I will bring one of these up and one of the other shades up for the summer, and then I'll probably finish one of these in the winter, and one of these in the summer. That's my desire. I don't wanna not use my products. Okay, the ones that I have backups of are the ones that are my favorites. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, the one that raised such hell about the shade range. This one is in Focus. Let's see, let's do this. I can't see it. It's, oh, it's upside down. I'm an idiot. No, it's not. This is tan. It is upside down. Medium tan sand. Okay, that's what this is. Medium tan sand. Okay, and then this one is medium tan sand. Okay, so these are actually perfect colors. They work well for me, and I'm going to keep both of these as well. Now, this is the Naked Skin. This is the one that's supposed to be more weightless, and I actually have the Naked, the Urban Decay All Nighter. I have two different shades. I mix them together to make my perfect shade. It is very, 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 very matte foundation. I'm going to bring this up into the drawers, and I get some use out of it for the summer. So that's that one. And then this is the Infallible foundation from L'Oreal. This is in shade 209, Caramel Beige. This is my shade. I'm bringing this up into the drawers. It's been down here. And the other one I finished, I had just a regular matte one, and this is the Pro Glow, I think, or whatever. I think that's what it's called. This is the one that's supposed to be more hydrating. I'm finding that as I'm getting older, my skin is a little bit drier, so I can go ahead and use this in the summer. It'll be fine. So I'm keeping all of these anyway, because I really feel like what I'll keep in the drawers above will warrant the ability to use these, if that makes sense. Like, I'll get rid of enough to where I can use these. And I'm going to bring these up into the bigger drawers. Okay, guys, okay, right here are the foundations that I have that are backups. Okay. I'm trying to decide what to do with them. They're still good. They're not expired or anything. But I'm trying to decide if I need to bring them up into the foundation drawer or just leave them down here. And so I want to go through them really quickly. These two right here are Wet n Wild Caramel Foundation. This was purchased last year, 2 years ago, actually. That's not good. But that stuff doesn't bother me. When I open it, if it smells weird, then I'll deal with it. But these are both okay. And I'm almost finished with the caramel shade that's in the real drawer. So I'm going to keep these both. And I'm going to be using these pretty exclusively through the summer. So these are two of my favorite, I mean, this shade and this foundation is one of my favorite summer foundations. Okay. Then I have several Peach Perfect foundations. Okay. Two of these are sand. That's sand. That's warm sand. That's sand right there. And these are, that's honey. Okay, these two are darker and these two are lighter. I'm almost finished with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up keeping all of these, and I will bring one of these up and one of the other shades up for the summer, and then I'll probably finish this one of these in the winter, and one of these in the summer. That's my desire. I don't wanna not use my products. Okay, the ones that I have backups of are the ones that are my favorites. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, the one that raised such hell about the shade range. This one is in Focus. Let's see, let's do this. I can't see it. It's, oh, it's upside down. I'm an idiot. No, it's not. This is tan. It is upside down. Medium tan sand. Okay, that's what this is. Medium tan sand. Okay, and then this one is medium tan sand. Okay, so these are actually perfect colors. They work well for me, and I'm going to keep both of these as well. Now, this is the Naked Skin. This is the one that's supposed to be more weightless, and I actually have the Naked, the Urban Decay All Nighter. I have two different shades. I mix them together to make my perfect shade. It is very, 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 very matte foundation. I'm going to bring this up into the drawers, and I get some use out of it for the summer. So that's that one. And then this is the Infallible foundation from L'Oreal. This is in shade 209, Caramel Beige. This is my shade. I'm bringing this up into the drawers. It's been down here. And the other one I finished, I had just a regular matte one, and this is the Pro Glow, I think, or whatever. I think that's what it's called. This is the one that's supposed to be more hydrating. I'm finding that as I'm getting older, my skin is a little bit drier, so I can go ahead and use this in the summer. It'll be fine. So I'm keeping all of these anyway, because I really feel like what I'll keep in the drawers above will warrant the ability to use these, if that makes sense. Like, I'll get rid of enough to where I can use these. And I'm gonna bring these up into the bigger drawers. Hey guys, okay, hold on. These are my foundations, okay? Now I have also BB creams in here and stick foundations, drugstore, high-end, all of it, all that shit's here. And honestly, for some reason I don't feel bad about having so many eyeshadow palettes, but this I feel bad about because it's just really super wasteful. Like, I don't have 40 faces, so there's no way I can use all this. So we're gonna go through it a little bit at a time and see. I might do some swatches just to see for myself. There are some that I know for sure that I'm gonna keep, and let's just get started. Okay, let's start, and they're kind of divided into like sections, like these I think I'm gonna keep, these I might keep, and these I'm not, but we'll see. Then darker and lighter, you know. Let's start with some that I'm definitely gonna keep. These are the Urban Decay All Nighter foundations in 7.5 and 6.0. And you can see I'm almost finished with these. I mixed these two to make my perfect foundation. Okay, so when I first got this foundation, the one that I purchased was beautiful on my skin, and then I got home and it had oxidized really badly, but I really liked the finish. So I went back and I purchased two different colors. I mixed them, and that's how I rock it. This is probably my favorite foundation, and I will repurchase it, so I'm going to keep these for sure, since I'm almost done with them as well. Another one that's a favorite is the CoverGirl Clean Matte. This was on the suggestion of Young Wild and Polish. She really liked it, and she has oily skin, or did have oily skin at the time, and it says right there for oily skin. And so this one is too dark and this one is too light, so we mixed these. So we're gonna keep those. Let's go over here. This is the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation, and it's a little dark, but I really like it. And it blends out really beautifully. It's very affordable. You can get it at Ulta. So I'm gonna keep this one. And I'm going to keep this one. This is the Conceal and Define foundation. I'm almost finished with this. Like, I don't know what it is about this foundation. I really like it. And Smoky Glow was the one who initially talked about this. And it's full coverage. It's affordable. It's like 12 bucks or 9 bucks or something. I'm going to keep both of these two. Okay. I'm also going to keep my Peach Perfect foundation. I have the, look at that. That is just terrifying. Hold on. Let me fix that. I also have the powder. I have like 3 backups of the powder. I love the powder. That and the Fenty powder is probably my favorites. This is in the color Sand, and it's a little too light, but not really. I mean, like in the winter, that looks light, I understand, but it's really not once it dries down. So I'm gonna keep that. Plus, I have some other sand. Color. I have like 2 other in the color Sand, and then like Warm Honey and something else. This one I'm almost finished with too. This is a Giorgio Armani face fabric. I got this in Influencer. And sometimes I mix this with the Peach Perfect, like in the summer, to kind of give it a yeah. That's, you see that's a little bit dark. Excuse me, guys. I've been sick. No, I don't have COVID, but I've been sick. I can't seem to shake it. Okay, now where are we gonna go? Let's see if we can get rid of some stuff. Okay. This, I really like this foundation, but I think it's too light. I'm going to hang on to this so I know that I want to buy it, but this one is going because it's too light. It's really light, so that's okay. And actually, all of these. This one I finished. I didn't realize I'd finished. This is the what the hell is this? This is Syracuse Sheer Matte. From NARS. I have finished this one. It's completely empty, so. I do not like ColourPop foundation stick by itself. I like mixed with other stuff. So I'm going to keep it for that purpose, or maybe I should keep, I like to use these guys for mixing. Oh, man. Let me see. These are all the ones that are too dark. I'm definitely keeping the collab. I love the collab foundation. I'm keeping that for sure. I'm going to get rid of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I don't like it anymore. I've tried it twice, and I just don't like it. And plus, it's covered in wax. So we're going to get rid of that one. This was like my very first foundation that I tried from the drugstore. L'Oreal True Match. These, okay, wait, hold on. This one is going. This is trash. It's terrible. It's by Joa. I'm done with that. I'm not ever going to use that ever again. Now, these are all, like, stuff I use to mix with. Like, and this one from Jordana is really good, too. Okay, let's get rid of the ColourPop, because we just need to let go. We're going to get rid of the ColourPops. And we're going to keep the True Match, and we're going to keep the Jordana, because this is actually very good for mixing. So we'll keep those two. This is super dark, but I love the coverage. You see how dark that I'm like, that's what happens when you order online. I can't keep that. That's ridiculous. Okay, I have to let that go. That really upsets me. It's the BH Cosmetics liquid foundation in Naturally Flawless. Like, I really want to keep it, but it doesn't make sense. This is too light. I pulled this out of my backup drawer. It's way too light, but see, it's in 5.0, and the other one I have is in 6.0 and 7.5. So this is definitely too light, but I can mix it, and it's brand new. And I don't want to give it away, so that's that. Let me see. You should see, I was not prepared. I don't have anything to wipe my stuff off with. Let's go over here. These two, I'm keeping. Where are they? These two. This is Tan Sand and Tan Honey from Tarte. The day I got into beauty blogging and all that stuff was the day I went to Ulta and I purchased Tarte foundations. And so they're one of my favorites. I'm also going to keep these two. The Wet n Wild. This is Caramel and Desert Beige. I mix these in the summer, mostly in the winter. But and I have backups of Caramel, so keeping those. Keeping these. The Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. It's like some of my favorites. This is in Medium Tan Honey and Tan Deep Golden. So I mix these and make that work. These are from Rimmel. What is that? Why do I? Oh, that's the, okay. This is too dark. This is too light. I haven't used these a lot. Let me think. Let me pray on this for a second. I don't know about those. I'm keeping these two. These are my LA Girl Pro Matte foundations. I think one of them is too light and one is too dark. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to keep the darker one and get rid of the lighter one. And then I'm keeping both of these. These are my, what the hell is this? Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So I'm gonna keep both of those. Okay, that's still a lot of foundations, but most of them are two. Like most of these over here are foundations that there's two of them and I have to mix them to make it work. So I don't feel so bad. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Excuse me, in Golden Honey. I don't think this is the right color. And I can donate this. It's brand new, it hasn't been opened, so I can do that. That'll work. Okay, these. Oh God, these are so hard. Okay. This is really light. And it was really expensive, but I'm gonna let it go. That was really fucking hard. I hate giving my shit away because I spent my money on it. This is a hot ass mess. And it's too light. I make it work, but it's too light. And I can go to the drugstore and get the next color up. Yeah, no, it's gotta go. Bye-bye. This, I think I'm gonna keep. No, I think, wait a minute, let me see. I'm just putting it on my arm to see. But I have the darker powder. It's light. You see how light that is? Let's let it dry down and see what happens. But I have the darker powder. I think I have the caramel powder. I don't know. If anything, I'm going to keep this to remind me that I want to purchase the right color for myself. So we'll hold off on that. I'm going to keep this for sure. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation in Caramel Beige. I had the matte one and I finished it. So I'm going to keep that one. Oh gosh. I think I want to keep this one too. Oh, shit. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna let it dry down for a second and see. Okay. Let's see. The cap just went shooting off. Damn. Okay. Let it dry for a second. Let's see. Oh, that is light. Bitch, what's wrong with you? I'm gonna keep it and get the right color. But this is the one, this is Caramel Beige, which is the same color as this. And it's the same brand. Where the hell is it? These are the same color. Same name, but it's different color. That screws everything up. But I want to repurchase. These two, I'm going to repurchase in the right color. So that's that. Yeah, because see, it's drying and it's not happening. Okay, let's try this one. Now the Revlon Color Stay, same thing. I really enjoy it, but I think it's too light. And that's the thing when you go to the drugstore and you can't try these, so you don't know. As if you have like, you know, very difficult skin to match. Let me see. I really do like this foundation. I had never tried it. Okay, let's see. It's a little light, but let's let it dry for a minute. Okay. Let's do, this is the Milani Concealer Perfect. I think this is too light. I'm pretty sure it is. I do like it though. Let's see. This is actually one of my favorites to use in the winter. I'm gonna keep it, actually. I'm gonna use it in the winter. Because I'm one of those people that has winter and summer foundations, which is just fucking ridiculous, but that's my life. And then there's this one, the Lorac Sheer Perfection Foundation. Let's see. I'm letting this, okay, wait a minute. Let's go back to this Revlon one. It is a little light. I'm going to keep all three of these on the side and repurchase them, get the right shade, all that shit. That's what I'm going to work on for those. So, The last one is the Lorac Sheer Perfection Oil-Free Foundation. I love Lorac. You guys know that. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, that's not bad. And I have the powder that goes with it. I'm gonna keep this one. Okay. And these two, oh shit, I forgot about these. I haven't used these enough. This is in bronze and this is in noisette. I don't know, is that how you say that? I'm not really sure. I think I wanna use these a little bit more. Let's see how many I got rid of. Wait a minute, back up. Rewind. See, this is one foundation. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is, let's see, 7, 8, 9. This one's almost empty. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I started with 40. And the way I do it, I just did it like these that are 2 together, that's one foundation to me. Do I really? Jeez, Lou. I don't like getting rid of stuff, but honestly, I think this was on clearance and that's why I bought it. Because I just wanted to try it. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, because if I don't like something, I usually declutter it right away. But it's very hard for me to tell. I guess I just can't really see very well if it looks good on my skin or not. That's them mixed together. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's do some counting. So I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 right there. Then I'm getting rid of 12, 13, 14. But I am going to repurchase these in the right shade. So that is way more than I anticipated. And if you want to count them individually, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because I started out with like 40 something. Most of these I use together as one, so I'm okay with that. That's fucking amazing. I did good. Yeah, good job. Okay. So anyway, guys, I hope this was entertaining for you. Those of you that have like a skin color that's hard to match or whatever, if they don't have a tester, please don't buy something unless you know that's your skin color, because you're going to end up with a bucket full of shit like this. Like, that is obviously too dark. That's obviously too light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just going to waste your money. You know, wait until you can go somewhere where you can test it and get the right shade for you, you know? That's just my thoughts. Because all this, let's say this is $10 each, which some are much more, like the NARS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's $100. 11. You know, that's so you could be doing, and then so it's a 14. That's $140. And these are like the drugstore ones are usually $10, so at least. So you know, I don't know. Those are my thoughts, guys. Try to wait until you have the opportunity to test something before you purchase it, because you're gonna end up with a white basket full of shit. So, all right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. It is up like 5:30 in the morning, and I just love my pajamas. I'm in my Eeyore pajamas, and I would show you, but they have foundation all over them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're doing well. Just remember, if things are difficult right now, it gets different. It gets real fucking different. Hang on for the guide, guys. Take care. Bye.